Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Axe, and it is Friday, which means it is time for another episode of Team Fortress Friday, the show where every Friday I take topics suggested by you lovely people of the community. I pick one, unload my brain into it, talk about it, play some TF2, and it's a great time, hopefully. So I guess I'll hop right to it this week. So this week's TFF shoutout goes to Orkin King, who, I mean, the first part's, talking about last week's topic, but says, next TFF topic, growing up. So, yeah, I picked this one. Now, some people might be a bit confused. I want to clarify this a bit quickly. I don't just go with the most thumbs up topic. It's just that if it's a topic I want to talk about and it's thumbs up a lot, then I will more than likely pick it over something else. However, the other two topics, for my own reasons, I didn't really want to discuss yet, or just like not me. Yeah, right now I just didn't want to talk about them. So I picked one from there. It was growing up. So I hope that clears things up. You don't have to be the most liked comment in order for me to pick it. But anyways, yeah, growing up. And the other reason I picked this topic is this has kind of been on my mind a bit lately. Like, it's just kind of been a very present thought in me, and not that I feel as though I'm not grown up, but it's very interesting. I never have thought myself as, like, totally grown up. I think it's almost, impossible to be officially grown. I mean, you're always going to be growing as an individual, even into your later years. You're always going to learn things, and if you don't close yourself off. And so, I don't know. I guess lately there's that kind of like internal struggle for me between moments where it feels very grown up and like this is now your adult life, and then moments where you just kind of feel like you get kind of just sucked back into this kid. And it's kind of an odd feeling with these moments of where it's like, yeah, I'm all grown up, or like I'm grown up, doing good, and yeah, and then you're like, no, I'm really just still fucking 5 years old. And it's kind of an interesting feeling going on, because I guess for me personally, that's kind of been an internal struggle of mine of where, like, not that I feel that I have to, like, oh, I gotta be a man, but I feel like you gotta grow up. And so for everyone who goes through this, because everyone grows up, well, yeah, everyone grows up to, that's, you can't avoid that in life. And it's a scary thing, especially when you're young, because it's so much stuff that you really don't know how you're going to do, how you're going to pull off, and it's so much at once. Like, oh god, I don't want to grow up. Like, life's never going to be the same, and things are going to change, and it never feels like, I can't say I am fully grown up, like I said, but I feel as though I've had some growing up in the last few years of my life. I feel much more mature than I did 3 years ago, but that's just how it is with people. You can grow up 5 years in one, or 1 in 5 years, if that makes sense. Your age does not determine how much you grow up. There are 20-year-olds that seem like 30-year-olds, and there are 30-year-olds that seem like 20-year-olds. It's all about your mental standpoint after a certain age, of course. But I mean, growing up's a scary thing, personally. It probably is for a lot of people considering such a topic, because it's change, it's new things, and it's this idea and concept of I can never go back to, childhood's kind of characterized as like a carefree life, even though there are many problems. There's that, that feeling of less responsibility and things, and it's this kind of fear of giving that up, of knowing that, life. But in my personal experience, you hit a point. The change is something that's more subtle than you think. It's not like you just wake up one day and you're like, oh shit, I'm growing up. Well, you might, I guess, once in a while, but like it kind of grows with you, at least in my experience. Like, I used to be crazy afraid of growing up and all this stuff, and it just kind of happened. Like, over the years, it just kind of like happened, and slowly and surely, it just kind of, this feeling of like, that actually doesn't sound so bad, just kind of slowly came into my mind until now. It feels like I'm really ready to start life. There's a lot of things I now want to do. I'm tired of just doing that. So that's my experience. I hope it helped. It's not as bad as it seems. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a topic for next week, post it in the comments below. Nothing political or religious, please. That's just a personal request. I keep the show more fun and light, and that's why I don't address some topics. But anyways, thank you all so much for supporting me and everything I do. I love you all. And have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. I need to shut up before I do bad. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. It worked. Oh my god, it worked. I'm going for the bugle. I'm going for the bugle.